but the doctor was not going to give up on that. The good doctor totally decided that he was not going to surrender to you guys. So you guys pulled back and you were totally, looting the hard drive on the computer. You've locked the place down, so he is pretty much screwed in that room with the door locked. But who's going to be the folks that are going to kick in the door over here and find out what the good doctor has in store for them?
Okay, well, I'm going to go search through the bodies and see if I can find any grenades or explosives.
I don't think I have the bond to kick the
None
door open,
of the
so-
bodies here will have any grenades or explosives. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah,
They
I
don't have
think
any
so.
suicide doggos.
What about any slap hatches?
Yeah, what about? I mean, let's just search all the bodies while we can of the humanoids at least.
So
We got. Oh wait, no, this door's locked, right?
that door is locked.
We
Yeah.
can all fight. Yeah, all the reds are locked doors.
Yeah.
So on the good Dr. Lynn's here, that was the weirdest noise ever. If you loot the Dr. Lynn's, they do each have 2 slap patches.
Okay.
As well as.
You got 1, 2.
Where's my good clone of Dr. Lynn? Ah, the Dr. Lynn clone. As well as they each have one of those.
Synap pistol.
And
they
each are carrying a med kit, a medical scanner pad, and 2 slap patches.
I'll take one of the slap patches at least.
Well, there's 2 of them in here, right?
There's 2 of them in there. Yep.
Okay, so yeah, I'll take one too.
Oddly enough, each of the Dr. Lynn's seem to be equipped with the exact same stuff.
Wait, so they all have 2 slap patches?
They each have 2 slap patches.
And wait, how many Dr. Lynn's are there? So there's 1.
There's 2 in
Dr.
here.
Lynn's.
Okay, I'll take 1 slap patch since I use 1.
Well, I guess I'll use 2. I'll grab 2 of them.
You look at them and they're all identical with their same little medical patch. As you totally hear from the intercom where the good doctor is, there's a barking sound, which reminds you of the room full of dead dogs in here.
Oh, while we're waiting, do we have a like a phone signal or whatever communication signal where we are?
You guys do not have a signal out of this building.
Damn it.
For some reason, there is a blockage of communication since you took the lift down, or I should say up from the sewers.
Okay, I know this is a little retro. Are there any landlines?
There are not landlines, according to what you're being told by your buddy at the table at the desk over there.
The desk over here.
Mevin is totally saying there's no connection to the outside.
Okay, so it's a closed system. Because I'm like, I was gonna see if I could find it. With my PD, my police contacts, if there was like a police override for these doors and shit.
Well, remember, Mevin is in charge of the computers right now. He closed the doors and locked them.
Yeah,
but this one is. Can he open that one? I thought he couldn't for some reason.
He could not open, but he could lock it, and that's what he did. Was he locked it?
Okay.
Now the question is, how much time are you spending so I know how prepared they are? So you're spending 1 turn looting the Dr. Lynn's.
Just search the bodies and that's it.
Yeah, I guess we'll search the bodies and then let's see. That door is locked, correct?
That door is locked. Yep.
All the reds are locked.
Yeah.
Okay. I will then post up here with. So
basically, 1 turn to loot the Dr. Lynn's. Did you apply any patches to yourself to heal?
Yeah.
1 turn for healing yourself, and then 1 more turn to get down into the hallway.
Yeah. So we can unlock. Can we open this door, or do we actually have to kick it in?
You're gonna have to actually kick it in.
That ain't me.
Me.
What? Are you
Okay.
gonna do it?
Quick question. How is it's not like a swinging door, it's like a retracting door?
It's a Star Trek style swooshing door that disappears.
Okay, are there visible visible locks on the opening side, or
No, it just slides into the wall and slides back out and has
okay,
that
like all the way
electromagnetic
in?
voomp.
Okay.
Yep.
Because I'm like,
I mean, someone could try mechanics. You could try
let's see.
picking the electronics at the panel here that seem to not be connected to the network that your hacker buddy's been in charge of. It's almost like the good doctor here lives in a cyberpunk world where he knows not to plug everything into the net. Do
Well,
not trust Alexa to run your hardware.
I'm only good at shooting, so.
and you don't have any more explosive grenades, Anshin?
Let me double check, but I don't believe so.
Because all I have is a glop grenade.
You could totally shove an explosive grenade in it and roll mechanics and see if it'll blow the door open.
I do not have any more explosives on me.
David, you only had glop grenades, right?
I only have glop.
Yeah. So obviously the plan is to open the door and throw in glop grenades, but we got to open the door. Any ideas? Well, I can try mechanics. If not,
I have 2 green
Uh,
mechanics, 2 green computers,
about
so
3 green and 3 green. Yeah, my guy's smart.
well,
Okay,
It's not his
so
thing.
we could do this an old-fashioned way, but we could take our shotguns and try to shoot the hinges.
There are no hinges. That's why I was asking
The
about
door
It's a
slides
pocket
into
door.
the wall like Star Trek.
Yeah.
You know, the doors go
it impresses into the door where the lockings are, so the locks are protected. Is what I'm getting at. Is what I'm understanding.
Yeah, basically there's no lock. It's magnetically shut.
Yeah.
So when it closes, it goes voomp.
So
Sort of
it
like
goes into here, and then a magnet holds it closed.
So anyways,
What's this wall? What's the wall made out of?
some kind of durable concrete, some kind of synthetic concrete.
I'm gonna step back and put one explosive round into the wall.
Okay, go ahead and let me.
by the way, James, while he's doing that, could I put my shotgun on blast and just aim at the door?
Sure.
Well, I'm gonna see if I can knock out the magnet.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to do. Just I want to be prepared just in case they open the door, rush in. So I can just immediately go onto one of them.
Okay.
Well, I thought we would just throw the glop grenades in, but okie dokie.
Well, no, that's if they open the door, then.
He's talking the bottom door, I believe. We're trying to get in this door.
Yeah, we're trying to get into this door.
Yeah, I'm holding this door right here.
That's locked. But yeah, no, I mean it doesn't hurt to keep an eye on it.
Trust me, they tried
I'm
hacking
holding
this door
it.
and they broke the lock from their side.
Yeah, but
that one was all jacked up.
Yeah, it doesn't mean they can't open it. Okay, so
boom, cocks his shotgun, shoots the wall. A chunk of the wall blows up, but it doesn't seem to have any effect on the door. Would have been a great time for a triumph to come up.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hit it again. I mean, how much of the concrete did it knock off?
Just a good, this size chunk of concrete. This would take you all day to shoot through it like that, unless you scored a really lucky shot.
Well, I'll try one more time.
Okay.
I think he was hoping to expose mechanics.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get through it. I'm trying to expose basically the magnet.
Mm-hmm. Well, the triumph will tell us if that happens. Is anyone doing anything else before he takes the next shot? Now that we're having another round to go by that the good doctor is planning something.
I'm still just holding the door with my aim at it.
How heavy's the metal doors here?
They seem to be fairly sturdy. They're like back at the labs back home where you could literally set off a small bomb in the room and whatever's in there should not be leaving that door with it being closed.
What type of glass is this?
You don't know. You've never been around that part of the building.
Yeah.
You've never gone past this door here.
Well, we don't have explosives either way, so. I mean, unless somebody has a better idea, I'm just going to keep shooting,
Okay, sounds like nobody's doing anything else. Go ahead and take your next shot.
I'm not an ideas man. I am a shooting man.
Well,
I am an ideas man, but it all revolves around explosives and.
Well, we don't have our computer guy here, so.
Yeah,
I literally don't have anything to get these doors open.
He is totally busy right now downloading all the data he's finding and making backup copies, so if anything happens to him, each of you will have a backup copy. That's totally what I'm thinking he's doing. Okay, yeah, you keep shooting away at the wall. You're seeing chunks of dust and powder come out, blasting away as you just hear on the intercom the doctor's voice as he says, "You fools! You should leave me alone in here. My work will save the world." And so Sapio, what is your discipline, by the way?
I have to look that one up. Discipline? 3 green.
3 green, that's good.
Yeah. Nice. I wonder if this would work better. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to try this instead. Nope. Hey, what's with all the purples?
Oh, he was rolling something else.
I was rolling while you've been shooting away. The intercom little voice comes out where he is totally talking crap to the Neanderthal that's shooting his lab, which he's gonna use his scathing tirade.
And what does that do?
Looks like you're gonna go ahead and take 4 strain as he keeps droning on and on and on and gives himself a point of strain there. So I'm assuming you'd like me to crank your pool back to a single purple.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Let's do the Fletcher pistol, the armor piercing pistol now. Whoa!
As you immediately
so many dice.
That's because you've got the doctor's dice as well.
Why would
How about you go ahead and roll now that you just have 1 purple in the dice pool?
Okay, that's better.
As you switch weapons, you drop the shotgun, pull out the Fletcher pistol, twat 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 twat. As you're just seeing like you're shooting the shit out of this wall here. Getting the idea that after four rounds that it seems to be futile-ish.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I give up.
As again, he shoots the pistol, misses the wall, but hits the floor of the ceiling.
At least it wasn't a despair where the round would be bouncing around in this hall.
You find the one reinforced
like the trash
piece of
compactor
ceramic.
in Star Wars.
You're gonna kill us! So what are you guys gonna do?
I don't remember. No. Okay. Yeah, like I said, we're kind of screwed without our computers guy. I can't remember. I thought we discussed shutting down the ventilation in there, and I don't remember if we did it or not, but I know.
I'm assuming he did, but they're not just going to suffocate instantly. That's
no,
going to be
it'll take a long time.
I know. But yeah, I mean, I don't have anything to get us in, so I mean,
yeah,
I'm sure a mechanics roll on it would be probably pretty atrocious.
No, it's mechanics for a door. You know, you could probably try. I mean, you've got this whole section of the wall that he's been shooting the shit out of that seems to be very not effective, but someone could try to mechanics the shit out of that.
Yeah. Somebody's got 3 green over my 2 green, so.
Yeah.
I mean, the good doctor's electronic security is pretty good. His mechanical security, not the best.
Well, since I can't expose the magnet, I guess we'll try it on the door controls.
You're gonna smash the door controls to get to the wiring.
No, mechanics.
Okay.
Let me know. Is anybody going to assist?
Sure.
So that's gonna give you a blue.
Oh.
As you guys start going back and forth over which, you pull the little access panel off, and you're just like, how do we do this? Now do me a favor, and everybody go ahead and roll me your vigilance. Okay, you're trying to get the door open, so... Remember, you're supposed to be rolling initiative and vigilance.
Oh, you said vigilance, not initiative.
Well, roll initiative.
Well, that's what he meant.
We talked about initiative earlier, but nobody actually rolled it.
Jesus. Oh my gosh.
Apparently you guys have been firing off your weapons in this hallway, and you're just like, we need shit to happen.
We are
my dice just showed up and said, fuck y'all.
So, that first slot is you busting open the panel. You're up against the door here on the panel doing your thing, popping it open. You've got your friend assisting you, saying you got to totally pull that lever right there. That's the hydraulic override. And you hit that hydraulic override, and you hear the hydraulic line bleeding out pressure. And slowly the door pops open about halfway at first. So,
glob grenades.
Were we supposed to be saving this guy or taking him out? I don't remember.
I mean, taking him alive was what the corporate wanted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They didn't say come back if he's dead, or don't come back if he's dead, but they did say they wanted him alive.
Just verifying.
Just making sure before you put the bullet in him.
Right.
And as the door opens up, you totally see this, big, muscular, canine-looking mutant thing. And it's like got bulgy red, veiny eyes. It's got some roid rage lumps in its shoulders and back right now because they totally put some drugs into it while you guys were dicking around in the facility. You see the good doctor over here in his fancy little lab coat that can be sealed to protect him from crap. And the poor Dr. Lynn clone, because of course, obviously, the 20 years age difference is noticeable, pointing her little pistol this direction with her hands trembling. And the good doctor is totally holding a little clicker thing in his finger there, and he's got his finger poised to hit the clicker, which I don't think the dog's going to need much motivation with all the gunshots there to jump somebody quick.
So wait, who's who? That's the
chick. Dr. Lynn clone. That's the good doctor. And that's the big, scary biomechanical dog that's ready to rip someone's face off that they just pumped up with so much drugs.
We don't see it, or I don't see it anyways. I don't see the dog.
You don't see where I'm pinging on the map?
I don't see where you're pinging on the map either.
Maybe I should get off GM's layer.
Oh, now I do. But I don't see the dog.
I see the dog.
I was going to say, you should see the dog. You may want to refresh your screen. It's an animated dog, so it's moving.
It's wiggling. It's wiggling.
It has a red dot on its tail.
Oh, there it is.
It does. That was the amount of upgrade that it's been given because of the drugs from the good doctor's pockets.
Hey,
I see it now.
Drugs are for losers.
Wasn't popping up.
Probably because it's animated, so it eats so much memory, I'm assuming. Dr. Ezra Nix. And in the good doctor's hand, you notice that the good doctor has changed from the pictures that you've seen before. This good doctor has cybernetic eyes that the other one did not from your records, as well as he has a very stylish cybernetic hand on his left-hand side that looks like medical glove covering, but is definitely cybernetic on his arm.
Been playing with himself.
And yeah, that's engaged, isn't it? Damn, yeah, it is. And in his offhand, he's got the clicker in the cybernetic hand. Looks like a car fob. And in his other hand, he has some kind of pneumatic injection gun. It's a hypodermic needle type gun. So it definitely looks like it's something you'd come up and stab someone with. He seems very prepared for you, and he says, "You must leave now! You fools are interrupting science! You're lapdogs of the Jinteki, obviously. I smell their plots all over you." And as your buddy there brute forces the mechanics check there quite nicely, who's going next?
I suppose I'll go.
It is a target-rich environment.
Yeah, we're gonna aim at the puppy dog there.
What?
Yeah. And we'll go ahead and do that too.
Puppy dog must die.
And that was an upgrade, right? Yep.
It was.
Are you attacking the dog?
I am throwing a gallop grenade at the dog.
Okay, so as the door finishes opening, you reach in, pull out that glop grenade, and you just chuck it at the dog.
Here, Fido, fetch.
What the dog do?
Okay, let's see here real quick.
Oh yeah, and I'll use my my thingy and flip your story point back to us, please.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Oh, rude.
I see the way it is.
Hey, it's what happens when you have an entire party full of humans or normies or whatever.
Yeah, damn
you're
normies. I just gotta check one thing real quick. Okay, yep, he does have one range defense. Okay, good to go.
Jesus.
Ugh!
All right.
Okay, so you do 5 points of damage to him before soak, right?
Yep.
It's the three advantage that are the helpful ones.
Yep.
I mean, blast doesn't do any good, so there's no need for that. But
ensnare.
Definitely the ensnare 4, so you can just shoot him while he's stuck.
So I take it you would like to trigger that ensnare 4?
Indeed.
We will totally go with the little net symbol there.
Take my strain back.
And we'll use those dots for the ensnare 4. As he is snarling and growling as he is covered in goop.
Yep.
Okay. Akito, you see your friends were kicking around the access panel and door opens. You totally notice, he'll throw the grenade in there and you hear it go off. What are you doing besides covering that locked door?
I think
shoot the dog.
It would be a good idea if I would just go over
here. Shoot the doggy.
Well,
and just making sure. Do I have LOS?
You do not have line of sight from there.
Now do I have LOS?
There you go.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. And do I want to take strain to aim? Nah, I'm good.
You don't want to aim. Look at you being all cocky and shit.
Yep. So I am going to do a... Do I want to do that? Nah.
So nobody took one of the guns, the Synap pistols?
Dude, I have a shotgun. I'm good.
Well, for the doctor, but that's okay.
Oh, no, for the doctor, I can shoot him with the shotgun, still take him down non-lethally.
I mean, you have the uber guns that you can say, Lawgiver, stun round. And
well, also,
stun round.
I have a talent that, like, trades damage for, like, stunning them, so... It's, God, what's it called again? Hamstring shot. There we go. Halves the damage, and then I can mobilize them, so that we can just take them. But anyways, yep, I will I think I will put it on, no, I won't do it. Okay, I think I'll just put it on Vicious 2 Bound.
Ooh, damn. And you gonna shoot the dog?
Yep, I'm gonna shoot the dog. And it's in short range, so it should be easy.
Yep, should be. Should be that easy, boy! You come around expecting something to be scary there, and you wave your barrel around, and you get totally hit like 3 inches in front of the creature on the ground as this snarling, snot-covered mutant. I mean, literally, this dog's got a like boxer kangaroo's chest, roid ripped out with muscles, and you're just like, that thing is gonna stand on its hind legs and box me. And you shoot just a little bit early. And it's on the armor-piercing Vicious 2 round as you blow a chunk of the floor. But we have some advantage.
So you can use containment. So the character and each ally within short range may spend advantage on their failed combat checks to inflict 1 strain on the target per rank of containment. It's only 1, but it's 1.
It's a thing.
You can activate this effect each once per round. So it can continue to build if you keep missing.
I love the way you said that. If you keep missing.
Just saying. It's strain damage.
Cool. You basically shot right in front of the doggy and said, "Stay, boy."
How much advantage would that be?
It'd be 1 strain for 1 advantage because I'm only at rank 1.
So I would take a strain, and I would use an advantage, and they would take 1 strain.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll use 1 advantage for that, and then I'm going to use 3 advantages to get back strain.
Ooh, okay. As you shoot, and you're just like, and you realize that it's stuck in place right now.
Yeah, I was almost over half my strain. I needed some back.
Yeah.
It's not as scary when, it's not as scary. That's what you're convincing yourself.
Yeah, but now the problem is you're blocking the door.
Well, you're just going to have to step in.
It's only half open.
Well, no, the door
so
finished opening
step in halfway.
You could, if only.
Well, I gotta wait till next turn before I go anyway. So.
Yep.
So I mean, at the start of it, I could just shoot and then move, and then we can just do that. So.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I mean, sometimes I forget that there's no order.
Oh yeah, you were thinking D&D for a second.
Yeah.
So the good
understandable.
Dr. Lin. Am I within 6? I think I'm within 6. Yeah. Okay, the good Dr. Lin is going to whip her pistol up that's trembling. She is already aiming at the first thing that was coming through that door. Do you have any range defense there?
No.
No range defense.
I could have got that, but I went with something else instead.
Yeah, well, I think we're all wearing right armor this time.
Yeah, you guys are decked out with gear. I mean, who should be as scared? Should never be scared. As she fires her little synap pistol at you for 6 stun damage.
I would soak for 6. Wait, stun damage. Okay.
It's a stun.
I just got my strength back. The bitch. Okay, so let's see. It's 6, but I soak 4, so that's 2. Cool.
And the good doctor sees that his good puppy is stuck there. You know what? The good doctor is not going to go out like a punk. The good doctor is going to get hardcore.
No.
He's going to go ahead and take 2 strains so he can go from short range to engaged range with you.
He's raging, jumping in, huh?
He's not happy. He's definitely not happy.
What's going on, barbarian?
As he says, "You fools! You have interrupted for the last time, you Jinteki dogs!"
It's Jinteki, not Jinteki.
He was mispronouncing it. As he comes running out at you, and remember that hypo gun he had in his hand?
Hypo melee weapon.
It's an anesthetic injector. Do you have any melee defense?
Negatory.
Oh dear. Oh, someone likes you.
Yeah, me.
As he comes rushing at you after he sees his Dr. Lin shoot you, and he's coming up to stab you with that anesthetic injector, which has like 5 different chemical vials on it. As he cranks a turn and you see the different selector switch starts bubbling in one of the vials, as he plunges it towards your chest.
Whoa.
Oh, shit.
Holy
Excuse me?
As you
He's
see...
an awful strong doctor. Holy crap.
It's his medical skill he's using. It's a cool weapon that uses medicine instead of ranged or melee. As he plunges it into your chest and says, "You will regret, you will rue the day!" And he squeezes the trigger and you see one full vial just instantly inject through the soft spot in the V of your neck. You know, just above your breastbone, where the body armor has almost no protection because it needs to be soft and flexible, as you feel this rush of ice cool liquid hit your body. As 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of stun damage.
And you are out like a light.
Again. So let's see. I reduce it by 4, so 13 to 9, and so that puts me at 13 strain.
13 over.
Yep, I'm over by 2.
As you guys see, the good doctor shoves the little hypo thing in him and like double doses him, and immediately your buddy just crumbles to the ground. For a second, you're just like
sleeping a lot on this.
Am I just meant to be unconscious like this entire fucking game?
You guys think this Dr. Mangala just poisoned your friend until all of a sudden he turns over and you see his chest rise and fall for a quick second, letting you know he's just out cold.
Again.
And the doctor with his crazy eyes looks at you both and says, "Just leave us alone." And I'm going to upgrade the next attack against the good doctor.
And I didn't even get to use my cool thing yet.
For his 3 advantages, you just saw him in one hypo shot drop your buddy.
Hey, when do you guys flip that story point back, please?
Sure.
You're using your ability so soon? Wow.
Sure,
Yeah,
why
well,
not?
when we're down
Okay.
2 people in combat, yeah.
So, who's going next?
I am on the way.
I will. Yeah, you just lay there and snore. All right. I am stepping up. I am using. Martial Weapons Master. So while armed with a melee weapon, your character may use his talent to make an average melee check. If successful, your character may force one engaged target to either drop one weapon they're holding or move up to one range band in a direction of your choice. So you can guess what I'm going to use it for.
You're totally going to make him drop that hypo gun, aren't you?
Damn straight.
I mean, the hypo gun was horrific to watch in action.
Yes, it was. So we're
Okay.
not going to tolerate that.
You start to kung fu that, and
with that, we will do that.
Everybody loves kung fu fighting. Let me get the upgrade in there. This doctor is fast as lightning. Go ahead and roll when you're ready.
Did you get my upgrade?
I got your upgrade.
All right.
Oh!
Boom.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so how much damage are you doing? And is it stun? Yeah, it looks like stun damage.
So, armed with a melee weapon, your character uses a talent to make an average check. If successful, your character may force you.
Okay, so you're just doing the disarm, not the actual attack?
Yeah, it's the martial weapon master.
Okay.
So I don't think it does damage with it. You're actually aiming for disarming or shoving your, pushing it back.
Yep.
I'm guessing.
Jackie Chan shit right there. So immediately you hit his wrist, that as he's pulling his wrist back with his gun, looking at your friend fall to the ground, you just come up and Hassan chop to the wrists. And
Yes.
his hypo gun goes sprawling right on top of your compatriot on the ground. And he looks at you with big crazy eyes saying, "Leave me alone! I must save the human race!"
Yeah.
Air quotes to save.
All right. That's me.
Okay.
I got rid of big scary weapon, so.
Okay. I'm going to put a vicious round into his chest.
Okay, I like point blank combat.
Vicious, huh?
Well,
Vicious.
explosive at this range would be a bad idea. Damn it.
Probably would. Are you going to aim since you're attacking in point blank range with your shotgun?
Yeah, I'll aim.
And you're doing vicious?
Yep.
Okay, I got it in there for you.
Son of a...
God.
Wow! As you're probably, when you chamber that armor piercing round, you look at your buddy in the ground and your buddy that just went up there and disarmed him, and you're wanting to make sure that you don't actually shoot them, because when you pull the trigger, he kind of like pushes the barrel towards your friend, causing you to pull your barrel up and shoot the ceiling with that 3 failure. You do have one advantage, though. Is there anything you want with that?
Yeah, I'll take a straight back.
As you realize you missed shooting, Hayo by inches, because the guy totally just took his cybernetic hand and moved your barrel out of his face.
Yeah, I'll take a strain back because, I'm getting close to passing out.
And he just looks at you and realized you tried to kill my beautiful mind. And since you are right there in melee range, you notice that the hand that looks like more like a doctor's glove than a cybernetic limb all of a sudden he looks at you with crazy eyes, and you notice that his first two fingers, the blue seems to like split with a little line that goes from nail to fingerprint as a pair of scalpels come sliding out of the fingertips and vibrating.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Do you have any melee defense?
No.
But
that's
you did
why
flip
we're
a
giving
point
him
there, didn't you?
What? Yeah, flip the coin, flip the story point.
Okay. So we're talking melee with an upgrade against you, Doctor. Dr. Ezra Nix has his scalpel come out to play as he's gonna swipe at you for putting a shotgun to his face. The doctor's kind of off kilter, and it's one thing when you're using a stun baton on the doctor, but you shoved a shotgun in his face as he swings his scalpels at you.
Holy.
And you feel this tearing sensation on the arm, your left arm that's holding the middle of your shotgun that's closest to him, as he flicks those two fingers, and you just feel your arm kind of vibrates from the vibration as this
vibro scalp
flick hits you for 5 points with Pierce 2. As before you even feel the pain, you see blood dripping off your arm as you're just like, what the fuck? And the good doctor cackles maniacally because he's taking 1 point of strain. As he's like, you're not the magnificent things that I made with the corporation. If you were, you would be precious and worth saving, but you're just barbarians. And you totally hear a voice going, Doctor, you should not put yourself in danger. As what is she doing? She's gonna totally come over here and try. What's the difficulty for your glop grenade? It's 3 purple, right?
I think so. So ensnare 4. I'd have to look it up here just a second.
As she's doing something with the dog to try to help the dog, and we'll find out in a second.
Item qualities. Let's see. Snare. Alright, snare bind. The target is immobilized for a number of rounds equal to the weapon's snare rating. A snare target may attempt a athletics check as their action on their turn to break free. So yes, it's an athletics check, but it doesn't say. Well, let me see if I can find another site.
Because I thought it was 3. You know, it's a hard check. It's meant to restrain.
I think so, but yeah, this article didn't say.
Okay, as the beastie tries to struggle his way free, and he's got 1 juice upgrade. And the doctor's gonna, the young Dr. Lin is gonna give him a blue because she's assisting. As you hear this sickening thwap, thwap sound as you hear a canine shaking itself free of the restraints. I totally give credit for her assistance. She told it what to do, and that's all that was needed. And she's like, Doctor, come back! Let the dog do the damage! You're too valuable! Your beautiful brain is needed for science! As you totally get that sycophant feel from her. So, top of the order, we've got one of you bleeding, the other one stun batoning, and the third sleeping while you're totally hearing over the radio. Mevin's like, We're still downloading the material. I need another 5 minutes to download the entire hard drive.
Yes, he's sitting there, soft snore, laying there on the ground.
Whiffle, 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 whiffle. Who's doing
All right. I'm gonna whack the shit out of him.
The technical term of whack the shit out of him.
Yeah.
And you're
we
going
flipped.
for the upper grade.
Yeah.
Are you aiming?
Let's see. Maybe. Sure. Let's aim.
Okay, I got the blue in there for you.
And I get another blue for being a duelist. So as long as there's just your character adds a blue to their melee combat check while engaged with a single opponent.
Technically, your friend's adjacent to him too, but I'll give it to you this time.
What's that?
Your ally is right there adjacent to him as well, so it's not quite a duel, but I'll give it to you.
He's ranged with him.
But he's within melee.
He shot him.
He shot him within melee.
Okay, well.
But I'll give it to you this time. Go ahead and roll when you're ready.
Ready?
Yep.
Right. Are you kidding me?
What? As you stun baton him and you realize the body part you just hit is obviously mechanical. As your baton hears a tong. Wow. How did that happen?
Wow. That's crazy.
Maybe give me
and
some
apparently
strain.
you have a blue dice on your part of the pool. Just to let you know.
Oh, I do. I don't know why. Not that it did anything, but.
Wow. So you have a buttload of advantage, and you're doing some cool kung fu shit. So what's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. I suppose we'll take 3 to knock him down.
Okay, if you take him to the knee.
Yeah, and then
might as well zoom in the map so I can see the cool little pictures.
Melee light.
So much advantage.
Yeah, so knock him down. Then we're going to spend 2 strain using exploit. When a character makes a combat check with a ranged or melee weapon, they may suffer 2 strain to use this talent and add the ensnare quality to the attack. Let's see. Does it say I have to hit? Doesn't really say.
Well, you still have to hit and have the extra advantage to use it.
Well, I have the advantage. I guess
yeah.
You got to hit though, right?
Yeah, you have to make
right.
successful what you were doing.
Fine. All right. Then we will add a black to him.
Okay.
And I will take a strain back.
Interesting. Okay, so Sepio. He's on the ground. Take a step
back.
Okay. You could
you
could totally do like that, so you know you're not engaged with him.
Yeah.
Or you can go even further back.
No, that's as far as I can walk back, and then I'll hit him with the stun round.
Okay. You load the weapon and you say stun round.
Stun round. Hold on.
Oh, look at you doing that before I had a chance. Good job.
We're rolling like shit, so I probably just wasted it.
Okay, your buddy hit him, knocked him to the ground. He looks at you and he's like, "Come on, pick up the spare here." And you have a stun round.
Holy
shit! Okay. So, how much stun damage is that? Where's all
12.
them blues come from?
I have no idea. I didn't have any.
Oh shit, those are on my side. Sorry. That's
Take them off. Let me reroll.
You want to re-roll, or you want to keep the roll as it was and just ignore the blues?
Ignore the blues. So that's still 10 damage with 2 advantage.
Okay.
10, 11, right? Oh no, one canceled. Sorry.
Yep, one canceled. So 10.
Yeah, 10 stun damage.
So you hit him with the stun round, and it does the whole beanbag thing as he lets out this oof. And for a second, you think he's going down, and then he kind of like arches his one hand on the ground, and stares up at you defiantly, and says something in some language you don't understand that's European sounding. And he's sagging on the ground. He looks like another shot like that could easily take him out. Easily take him out.
And then I'm going to take 2 strain back. I'm feeling good about myself right now. Because honestly, with the way he's attacking, he hits me with one of his little thingies. I am out.
And as you shoot him with the beanbag, he's on the ground. You think he's gonna pass out. You're like, please, please, please. Oh crap!
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to
he
sleep.
looks
go to sleep.
back up at you and makes eye contact and says that European word that sounds very Slavic, and you don't quite understand what it is. As at that exact moment, jumping over his back is the big scary doggy. As it gives this growling snarl and kind of like immediately tries to take in what's going on and who's attacking Daddy, as the guy with the stick totally gets his attention.
Okay.
Does Hayo have any melee defense?
Yes, 3.
3 melee defense.
3.
Trace melee defense.
Yes. Riot shields are nice.
Yep.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
As you swing that shield up to hopefully save your ass in time.
And then I got defensive, which gives me a melee and range defense on top of that. So yes, 3. I am built to be defensive and smack the shit out of people.
As these teeth come snapping at you, and you notice that once again, remember before when you met these things, their saliva was off-colored, kind of greenish, had that like antifreeze green tint. As these teeth are snapping towards that hand that just clubbed Daddy. And apparently...
Wow. That was useless frickin' dice.
Hit your wrist as you were like full on combat beating him with the club, and your wrist was overextended from your shield as it bites down on your wrist. And you pull your wrist out of its teeth as it does 8 points of damage before soak. Jeez. But you look down at your wrist and you realize that the skin was not broken. So whatever that saliva does, you don't know. That's a good thing, right? As your wrist is throbbing as you realize that son of a bitch fits you pretty good. And it's standing right on top of Hitomi. You're just like, oh man, shoot the dog, shoot our friend. Oof. As the dog is just like arr, 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 jumping back and forth, in attack dog threatening manner, trying to protect Daddy. As immediately Dr. Lin comes running up behind him, and she kind of pokes him with a syringe. Because that's what Dr. Lin's job is to do, is to keep him alive. Let's see if Dr. Lin can do something good. You've got this, Dr. Lin. As the good Dr. Lin sticks a syringe in him and...
Holy shit.
What the what? As the doctor makes this roaring sound, and all of a sudden, he looked exhausted seconds ago. Whatever she just injected him in the ass with, all of a sudden you see like the veins in his face start swelling up. I mean, it literally goes from like his back to his neck to his cheeks to his forehead. As immediately he like makes this anime style cough and foam splurts out of his mouth as he makes some incoherent barbarian sound. As
Barbaric
immediately
yelp.
he seems to be physically okay. But all of a sudden, you noticed his pupils double in size. And all of a sudden, the cognitive parts of his brain are shutting down from what you're witnessing. And he just does this. And before, Hayo could have swore he saw him reaching for his hypo gun under the dog. And immediately the hand that was reaching for the hypo turns into a fist, and he looks at Hitomi on the ground, and immediately he raises both fists in the air and kind of smashes them down on Hitomi. In this, like, could only be described as this angry monkey fuck type of gesture, where they get angry and just do that smash the ground in protest.
Right. Awesome.
As whatever she injected him with for those 3 threat totally is like roid ragey stuff.
Nice.
Which might be good for you guys. He's not using his upper knowledge. He's using his primordial lizard brain. As he is just beating down on your buddy unconscious on the ground. As he went from the meek scientists who only had a strength of 2 to he's now Dr. Jekyll. That didn't work out right. There should be some dice in that pool. I mean, seriously, where are the dice? Oh, it would help if I put the upgrades in the right pool and not in the downgrade pool.
He was that much of a weakling, huh? He had nothing.
He was a pretty average guy until he just got pumped up on steroids. So he immediately smashes down on your buddy for a solid 4 points of damage before soak. Hitomi?
I take no damage.
You soak it?
Yep.
As you see dear Hitomi take the beat down. As he's gonna totally use that threat to give himself black dice in his next action. And he just looks around both of you guys and at the dog with like a wild look. He recognizes the dog, at least from the primal lizard brain, that the dog is a pack member. And the dog kind of looks at him concerned. But then looks at the 2 guys with weapons more concerned. And Dr. Lin's like, Dr. Ezra! As she gets quite concerned when he looks at her and he has kind of this creepy as fuck caveman look. As he kind of like checks her up and down. Super creepy.
Great. You might be an ally now as far as we go.
So who's going first? You got Bad Dog. You have Dr. Jekyll. You've got Dr. Lin, who seems concerned.
Go ahead, David.
At this point, I'm actually slap patching. Quick draw.
You're looking at the dog, getting behind your shield, and slapping a patch.
Yeah.
It is far better to patch oneself than get chewed to pieces.
Yeah, well, I don't want to. If I go down, then I'm not any good.
Are you gonna take 2 strain and get in another maneuver, or are you good with the drawing out your patch and slapping it?
Well, I have quick draw, so it's like.
Okay. So that means you still have your maneuver.
Yeah, I know.
Decisions.
I will reposition here.
Get out of reach of the good doctor.
Well, for the moment.
Okay. So what is?
You could have maybe taken is dodge a maneuver, or was that an action?
That's an action. Yeah, go full defense. You know, not like those black dice helped you much last time.
No, but the odds of that are slim, so I'm confident going forward.
As you look at the dog, going bad dog. Okay. So Bam, what are you gonna do? Doctors. Roid raging on the ground. He looks
explosive round to Dr. Lin.
Damn.
That way, if it explodes, I can damage him too and not hurt poor Hitomi who's on the ground.
Okay. Are you gonna go ahead and aim?
Yep.
Okay.
Damn it.
Might as well bring some chance into the situation. So your pool is good to go.
Hey, about time.
Hey, you explosive round.
And I will detonate the round, yes.
And you got the 2 advantage for blast 5. Okay, 10 points of damage. Good thing she's got a little soak. Okay, your explosive round hits her and blows up on her. She's covered in blood from her nurse's uniform. You just blew a chunk out of her shoulder and chest as she screams in pain.
Now the question is does the doctor realize that I caused the explosion, or did she?
And the good doctor takes 5 points of damage. And his lizard brain definitely is intelligent enough that he realizes you lifted the gun, shot, and she exploded. The cause and effect in such a close quarters is pretty apparent. He's not happy. You just shot his woman. You have his attention. You have no doubt about that. Okay, so that leads us to sleeping Akito, who's continuing to sleep on the ground. Thankfully, he was just bounced up and down and it wasn't a big deal. So the canine is totally going to go for Hayato still. He wants to get that baton as his new chasing toy.
New chew toy?
Do you have any melee defense?
Yes, 3.
Okay. And he's not gonna risk restrained aim. Oh, as your partner does not want you to die. Your partner's saying, "Don't leave me alone, you motherfucker."
Yeah, he's an ex-soldier, but he wasn't good at it, so you know.
As obviously it was trying to turn around and go after your leg. It's trying to hamstring your ass.
Oh, look at that!
And
they came in.
As you dive behind your shield.
Hey, where's the red?
Where is the red?
Give us the point back.
Yeah, just give us the point back.
Okay, I'll give you the point back.
It's like I'm not gonna argue about that.
He snaps at your foot, and you dive behind, you drop the shield to the ground, and it bounces into the shield, but for that triumph, it's gonna knock you prone.
Okay.
As you ride that shield to the ground, basically. Doggy gonna like you on the ground. It's in its favor. And the good doctor here, he's gonna go ape shit on the guy who just shot his woman. As he comes after you with those clawed hands out in the air, sweeping after you to grab you or claw you, he's not quite sure. But let's see, we've got a black dice. Do you have melee defense?
No.
No?
No, I went with the soak over the defense on this one.
Okay. I'm like, did I just click that? I clicked that, didn't I?
Yeah, that was to give us the one back, yeah.
Yeah, that was to give you the one back. I was just going to say, I didn't click one to upgrade his, because with him roid raging, I'm kind of afraid what that would be like.
There we go. We'll do that.
Yeah.
Then I'll take it.
And
make sure it goes in this time.
Okay, it's in this time. As he swings those scalpels at you. Not even realizing he's got clawed fingers, he's swinging them at you.
Jesus.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
What the what?
And that
Okay.
despair like popped in last second, like on my display.
I
Weird
love
little
it.
delay.
It's perfect.
Yeah,
This is
it was a
very
little delayed. Yeah, that
So
half a second.
that beautiful despair, is it breaking his scalpels?
I'm saying it's breaking his hand.
Okay, so you're not
scalpels
disarming
against body armor. Think about it. You know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Are you disarming the scalpels so he just has
I
fists?
think that'll work.
Okay, so as he slices into you with those scalpels, doing 4 points of piercing 2 damage, he's going to give you a crit plus 10. And when he pulls the clawed hands out, because remember, he didn't even realize he has claws. The broken scalpels are sticking in you. Which is good, because, he's doing less damage. He's not doing some horrible, vicious, piercing, slicing, vicious shit. But for the triumph, he is definitely critting you.
God damn it.
This is a very entertaining movie.
It is.
Oh, shit.
He hits you with the one hand and breaks the scalpels, and the second hand comes swinging at you with the same dice pool. Only the weapon's not as vicious, which is good. Its attack is soakable and 1 point less. As what it is you look down at the scalpel sticking out of your flesh that are still going with vibration, and the second you looked at it, he swung his other fist into your jaw, and you looked up in time to just move back, and his big right fist goes zipping past your face, but it is gonna knock you prone for those 3 advantage. As you look at your shoulder and you're just like, oh crap. And then Dr. Lynn is going to scurry off behind cover and give herself some first aid. As she totally goes over and slaps herself with a patch. She's just like, fuck this shit. You boys figure this out.
I actually, was listening to an audiobook that has something similar to stim patches and explains how they work so well.
All the delicious,
at least in their universe, but because I mean, it's like you got open wounds, you slap that thing on, and it's like suddenly they close. It's like, yeah, okay, whatever. But basically, what at least in this universe, I mean, it takes place in like 150 years.
The science.
And it basically increases your healing factor by like 100 for a couple minutes. So
see, that does.
But apparently, it also
sense.
hurts like hell.
Well, think about it. Accelerated healing. That would suck.
Yeah, apparently it hurts like hell, though.
Think when you're healing and you get that nerve twinge.
Yeah, like that itchy.
Yeah. It's either an itch or a burn, depending on how severe the nerve's growing.
Imagine that 100 times, Yeah.
All of a sudden, it's like waving a lighter under the wound and just roasting it with nerve burn. So, top of the order. Who's doing what?
Well,
her triumph was very well timed.
Obviously,
the despair came with it too, but.
Oh no, I meant when she ejected him with the roid rage stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Getting up.
Okay.
You're just going for a TPK, admit it.
And
hey, I mean, have you listened to the reviews of the 2 D&D books we did this weekend? Cool Stone Age D&D or cool post-apocalyptic zombie apocalypse?
Interesting. I'll whack him.
The doggy?
You gonna get from the ground?
Yeah.
Well, he was getting up, so he used his maneuver to get up.
Oh.
Yeah. And
yeah.
I'm gonna whack
Sorry
him.
about that, James. I didn't listen to those.
Yeah, but you were there.
Yeah.
That's beside the point.
That's beside the point.
Yeah, I was busy getting stuck by needles, so I couldn't participate. Sorry.
Had the munchkin.
So.
All valid. Good. Yep.
We all set.
Doggy ain't got no defense.
Okay.
Doggy ain't got no 5 black jazz to protect him.
Jesus.
Good Lord.
Doggy just got luck on his side.
Oh my god, I have 3 yellow and a green to fucking ranged attacks. I want to be up. Please.
As the dog jumps back and misses your blow, but you have 4 advantage.
Yes, as he jumps back, he's falling down.
He's knocked
return
prone.
the favor. And then he takes 1 strain with the other point. With my the hell was it called? The containment. Since it was a miss, I can spend a strain to give him a strain. Or advantage to give him a strain.
Okay. Totally giving him the payback. Which leads us to our dear Sepio.
Yeah.
Who's got a big, angry, roid-raging doctor who's in his, 60s, but with bulging veins and his eyes are bugging out like he's got a thyroid condition.
Like a thyroid condition.
You heard Dr. Lin!
Okay.
All of a sudden, his cybernetic limb looks skinny in comparison to the other one.
Hold on, I'm just reading something real quick.
And hey, Dr. Lin did some good first aid for herself. Good patch.
Okay. I am going to hit Hitomi with the stim.
Yeah, so the doctor basically has become Hanover Fist.
Yes.
So is that 5?
No, it's all strain.
Oh my god.
That's what I was reading.
But what does a stim do? Which is great. You're on the ground, so you totally reach.
It takes maneuver for your character to take a stim through a consumable tab or auto injector. Blah blah blah. The character receiving the stim immediately heals all strain they are suffering. At the end of the encounter, instead of recovering strain as described, blah 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 blah, they suffer 10 strain.
Yeah.
So it's a temporary thing, but
all of a sudden you just got hit with adrenaline.
Yeah, it's basically an epinephrine shot.
Oh god, it's like Kick-Ass 2, where Hit Girl
exactly.
just gets
yes.
That is exactly what it's like. All of a sudden your eyes blast open and you're just like.
So you're just going to use drugs to fight drugs?
That's yes.
Hey, that's what we do in real life.
Okay, so what do I have to roll?
You don't. You're just saying you're stabbing him with the needle as your action. You pulled it out with your maneuver.
Moving, so yeah, it's.
Yeah, you totally are on the ground where you just got knocked, and you're just like, we need backup now. And you reach in your pocket, pull it out, and stab him with the needle, and throw it across the empty syringe across the room. As conveniently, there is one initiative slot for the players left as his eyes flash open. He's on the ground, unarmed. There's a giant monster next to him that's wearing the skin of the doctor, and a giant dog to the other side that's just got knocked on its ass by your buddy with his shield.
Yeah, at least the dog's not teabagging him anymore. That would have been a
genetically engineered testicles.
Nudicles, they're called.
Nudicles?
That's a real thing. You can, if you're like cutting your dog or your cat, you can actually have them put fake testicles back in so they don't have the trauma.
Don't notice it.
Rubber ones, yeah.
Yeah, the little silicones.
Yeah, the ones they do for men because we're yeah.
Yeah, they can get them for animals too. Nudicles, yes.
And you're saying I'm unarmed?
You dropped your gun. I mean, you were out cold.
Oh, I thought you meant I had no arms. I was like, that's strange.
No, you just dropped your weapon. I mean, it's a maneuver unless you have quick draw. You can totally reach over and grab your weapon.
Oh, yeah, then quick draw. Boop.
Oh, quick
draw.
Or
if you have medicine of any kind, you have a syringe sitting on you too.
Yeah.
I literally have taken no damage.
There is that big ass syringe gun sitting right on your midsection.
But it's a medicine check.
Yeah, yep. I'm not good with medicine.
I'm like, did you not see the stats on that thing?
Yeah.
You just need one success.
Just jab it right in his leg. You don't even have to get up.
But you do have to
Yeah, but it helps when you have mad medical that added like $1 billion success to the damage.
Yeah, could he use it? I mean, since he's just got a stab and pull, could he use it as like a brawl or a melee attack instead?
No, it's got to be a medicine check.
It's got to be medicine?
I mean, you could totally dose him in the ass with this, but it's not hitting his bloodstream. You know, you gotta hit it somewhere it gets money shot, not bury the needle into a bone.
Yeah, no, okay. I'm better off just taking my shotgun, putting a stun round in, and then shooting them.
Okay. Well, before I completely forgot it was there. So.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's not that it's a bad weapon. It's just I'm not able to use that properly.
Okay. So what you gonna do on the ground?
I have my maneuvers and shit. Okay. So with that, I'm also going to double aim.
Well, you have quick draw, right?
You got to stand up, or you're shooting from the ground.
You can shoot from the ground.
Yeah, I can shoot from the ground.
Yeah.
There's no penalty for that.
No, it's just for attacking. Being attacked.
So you're using quick draw to grab your weapon?
Yep, and then.
So double aim.
Quick draw, and then double aim at the dock.
You're range attacking into melee, and I'm gonna give you an extra blue because he doesn't see it coming because he did monkey jump you, and you did not respond whatsoever. So he thought you were no longer in this fight. And right now he's not thinking too clearly about a syringe getting stabbed into you and you waking up. So
and also even though he's engaged, since I have precise archery, I reduce my combat check by 1.
Okay. And
so basically, it cancels out the engage
upgrade.
for the ally.
And you flipped a point, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got that in there for you, and I've reduced it down back to 1 purple.
Yep.
Yeah,
stun round. This dude is you fucking going down now, okay?
That's what you're hoping. I mean, if he reaches over and at point blank, you're like stun round, barrel to his rib cage as he's fighting your buddy, because you're afraid he's gonna smash your buddy any second now.
Which is
Jesus.
Oh.
By the way, I also have deadly accuracy, and I have 3 ranks in ranged attack, so that is additional 3 points of damage on top of all that.
So 15.
Yeah, 15 stun.
Oh.
And yeah, you could definitely activate anything. Deadly accuracy 3. How did you get that? Or is that a that's
no? I put 3 on it because I have 3 ranks in that particular
so that
weapon.
means
So it's
you bought deadly accuracy at 3 different tiers?
No. It's 1 tier. I just put 3 as the amount of damage I add.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying you had
it...
rank 3. I'm like, whoa.
No. It might be confusing. No, I didn't mean to confuse, but essentially, since I have 3 ranks,
No, that makes sense.
Heavy. Yeah.
So I can tell you with the stun damage alone, you hit him in the rib cage with the beanbag, and you hear this sound as his like midsection arcs, and you think for a second he's going down, but then he doesn't. Until what do your advantages do?
Oh God, I have 8 advantages.
Right, so you knock him down.
With your 15, he manages to not go down yet. Is there anything you're doing with those advantages?
So let's see.
Knock him down.
I can use 3 to knock him down.
Okay.
2.
Oh, it's only 2?
It's only 2 because your weapon has the knockdown quality.
Oh, right. Okay, cool. So 2 to knock him down.
Then you could crit with a vicious 2.
Yeah. No, you have to call. That's
the armor piercing weapon. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
He's using the stun damage.
Well, it's actually a shredder round, but yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was pierce 2. Yeah, that would be.
But you still could crit.
And
yeah,
then
you can still
let's
crit.
See.
I mean, yeah, they get it. I mean, yeah, they're not taking damage, but yeah, I mean, it's still gonna tear and break bones and stuff. Yeah.
So let's see, critical.
Because it's stun damage, not stun.
Wait, can you activate crit more than once? Or
you can. It'll add +10 to it.
Okay, I will. Yeah, I'll crit twice then. You know.
Okay, so crit
I have the
+10. Agonizing wound. Increase the difficulty of all brawn and agility checks by 1.
Nice.
As you hear ribs shatter to your point blank shot. As he just clutches his side like he's Wolverine from X-Men 97.
Yep. And then after just cocking, I'm like, let's go. And the fucking dubstep starts in the background because everything is cooler with dubstep.
Hey, dubstep won the music wars, according to Claptrap.
As you do that to him, oof.
That's a movie I want to see. That's probably going to be really stupid.
At least that negates his increase a little bit.
Yep.
From his meds.
So, Doggy's knocked prone, but Doggy's gonna... it's a 50-50 shot of who's he's going after now. Because you just shot Daddy. Let's roll the dice and find out.
I knocked him on his ass.
Okay, as the dog is on its ass, totally going to spend its maneuver to get to its feet. And it sees you shoot Daddy. And Akito, it is turning to bite you with that shoulder and neck you're presenting to it while you're on the ground prone. So is there anything you have for melee defense?
Nope.
Yeah, you shot Daddy.
Well, it's been nice knowing you guys.
You don't shoot Daddy.
Yeah, but you haven't been wounded yet, so you can take a bite. A bite.
Yeah, it's gonna
hopefully
do actual damage, not stun.
It doesn't matter. He has no stun right now. I mean, he's at like what, 14, 15, whatever it is.
As this mutant dog just grabs you by the neck and shoulder like it was trying to rip your neck out and shakes you for a brief second as it pulls its teeth back with blood kicking its maw. As you got hit for 10 points of damage, and he's totally gonna give the next one of you guys a black dice because you're worried about your friend getting ripped to shreds.
That was
horrifying. That was more than half my HP. That hurt.
And the doctor.
Yeah, but don't you have 4 soak?
I soaked 4, but I only have 11 HP.
Oh.
And
so,
then
again, yeah.
The doctor literally looks like the Hulk as he gets off the ground, clutching his ribs, and just looks at Akito on the ground as the dog's chewing on your shoulder, and just gives out that Hulk roar of and he's gonna lift both his fists up in a hammering motion and just bring his fists down on you. However, you do notice that he winces when he hits you. There's pain in that tone. And apparently there's an upgrade to his difficulty twice. Now we should see 2 upgrades to make it 2 reds if the character sheet does it correctly. That's what we should see. We'll find out. Okay, good. We've got his Roid Rage bonus in there. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, that does not look proper. It should have had the upgrade for the brawl attack. Do you want me to re-roll it with the second red or leave it as it is?
Just give us a point back.
Yeah, what's up with roll 20 today?
Apparently it's off its game. As he slams his fist down on both sides of your head, and you're just like, whoa, as he kind of winces at his rib cage where your shot hit him, which should have like crushed a normal person's chest in, just broke a couple of his ribs. As he is making this wheezy sound, as he's getting tired. The sun is starting to set, big guy. And you know what? Dr. Lin is going to run into the hallway. And she is going to attempt to run to escape.
Holy crap, she's hauling ass. Well, too bad we got 2 people in here.
As she's realizing things are going south, she's got information on her. She can always clone the good doctor.
I think let me just finish the doctor, and then we can have Hayato just go after Lynn.
Well, I mean, all the doors are locked. She can't get out anyways.
Well, who says she doesn't have the access code to get out?
Because he reprogrammed it when he locked it, our guy.
Yeah.
Now remember, there is still the stairwell. That's not really locked. That goes down to the sewer, up to the parking garage. That door he never did lock. He did lock the elevator, but not the stairwell.
So anyways, I'm going to go. I'm going to double aim.
I like how he's taking the initiative. He's still on the ground.
Yeah, we need him down. I will take the hits from the doggo. We need him down.
You're double aiming. You're taking an upgrade.
You have a stun round. Let's fucking go.
You have the ability to reduce the 2 purple down to 1 purple, and the good doctor was stupid enough to get to his feet, so he is not prone, giving him a black dice. So I've got his 1 range defense in there. Let's hope that helps him. Come on, Doc. Don't get hit, Doc. Dr. Ezra Nix, now known as the Hulk. Oof.
So that's 12.
You hit him for 12.
Done.
And I can tell you that 12 knocks him into the wall, and he hits the floor with a resounding thud. Before you even spend those 3 advantages in that big-ass triumph with your hat trick.
Okay, so with those, so with that triumph, I want to give Hayato a free maneuver.
Ooh!
So he can do a little bit of chasing.
As Dr. Nix bounces off the wall, Hayato's like,
we gotta take care of that dog first.
We got this.
Dude, don't worry. We will take care of the dog. You get the dog.
Dr. Lin's clone. So 3 advantage for the maneuver or the triumph for the maneuver?
Actually, yeah. I think you use the 3 advantage for the maneuver.
Okay, so Hayato, you got a free maneuver. What are you gonna do?
So what are we wanting? I'm sorry, I was.
He's totally giving you a free maneuver to get the clone of Dr. Lin.
Shoot her. He can't.
I don't have to shoot her. I just.
You got to chase her down, or I can just kill her.
Stun baton, boom.
Yeah, that's true.
Not with your shotgun.
Yeah.
It's got stun weapon.
Short range, and you're got people between you, so.
Because I'm pretty sure you haven't taken the precise archery talent that lets you
shoot around people.
Yeah.
Hayato is scared because he's the person between you and the target.
You shoot at Dr. Lin, you just beam him in the head with the stun grenade. with the stun shot.
Well, that's fine. I'll move here.
Okay.
And with
then
the
you have a
triumph. So we always like collecting information here at our secret intelligence group, right?
Wow.
He's got stuff on him, doesn't
he? So different than what I was thinking. As you realize.
What was you thinking?
I was thinking you make the dog go to the doctor and be taken out of combat as it's licking the poor doctor, but that was just me. So what is the doctor got on him that you see while you're prone on the floor?
Ooh,
secret specimen X recipe. To your clones, just add sugar, spice, and chemical.
I would really like his cream of the crop, his holy grail of his research on him. As he was trying to think of escaping and whatnot, he took his most important research on him.
As he bounces off the wall, and hits the floor, out of his shirt pocket slides a little data stick that clearly slides across the few inches between the two of you, and you clearly see on your prone position the label of my ultimate specimen.
Yeah.
The final clone solution. What horrific thing is on that data stick?
What do you mean horrific? It's fantastic for Jinteki.
It's going to be the best thing ever.
I only see this as a win. But anyways, yes, that's me after spending all of that, so that's the end of my turn.
All in one turn. So who's going next?
Oh, obviously,
I love how Hayato moved out of your line of fire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you might as well.
All right. Well, I'm going to prepare one.
Why do I have a Demolition Man image? It's like, does this thing even work?
I was just picturing the sound. You know that sound that they make? I was just picturing him running down the hallway with shield and baton, and it makes that shimmer.
Yeah, but he dropped the shield, so.
No. When did I drop the shield?
No,
I fell down with the shield.
He fell down right. He rode the shield down like a snowboard.
Oh.
Yeah.
You said, well, whatever.
He pulled the Legolas, but he still has a shield.
Okay.
Anywho, with my other action, I am prepare one, and then we're going to punch the shit out of her in the head with my electrified power gauntlet.
Okay, so with your quick draw?
It's just to prepare one. It's a gauntlet I wear. I mean.
Yeah, but if it has prepare one, you have to like do a maneuver to do something.
That's what I said.
Okay.
I use my maneuver to.
Oh, okay. I thought you said
hit the
second
button
action. That's what I was wondering.
Or whatever hand maneuver you got to make to activate it.
You do that Henry Cavill fist pump, when he was in that Mission Impossible scene where he does the fist cock.
Something, yeah.
Which was not scripted.
Yep. It was because his arms were hurting from doing that scene too many times.
He was like, stretching them out.
Yep.
Okay, so melee punch.
Yeah.
Poor clone of Dr. Lin. Dr. Lin's clone ain't gonna do well with this.
Let me know when you're ready.
I gotta make sure you got a point. Run, Dr. Lin! Run! I'm ready when you are.
Alrighty.
Oh,
what the what?
God. As you come running down, and instead of using your baton, you cock the fist of your cyber gauntlet and you swing, and she does this matrix move. Obviously agility is one of her things, along with mental acuity. She's obviously got enhanced clone agility, as she totally pulls a matrix on you. But there's 3 advantages there.
There is.
Do you follow up that swing with a cupping leg sweep?
Well, actually, as she does her fancy crap to try to dodge it, she gets twisted up in all the bodies and stuff around on the floor that she's currently on.
Knocking her
falls
sprawl
down
on the floor, because there is a pile of bodies there.
There is. So she gets tied up in the bodies, twisting and ducking and dodging, and
just as she proudly looks at you like, I dodged you, her one foot just gets stuck on the midsection of a dog, and her heel digs into it.
And then it goes to, oh shit.
As she hits the ground, a little satisfaction on your face.
Right?
Okay, so Sepio, what are you doing?
Well, I can't do melee, so I guess I have to step here a little, actually, no, I got to get up first.
Yeah.
You're going to combat roll 5 feet and then come up shooting?
No. I'm going to crawl over here, grab the needle gun, and jab it in the doggy.
Ooh. Okay, so that will cost you 2 strain for second maneuver.
That's fine.
Because I don't think you have quick draw, right?
No, I do, but I have to grab the thing.
Well,
I have to grab it, don't I?
Remember, quick draw. You can use quick draw for doing just that. So you take 1 maneuver to crawl forward. Your quick draw hands let you grab the hypo, and you're going to try to swing it on the dog.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, so it's an average medicine check. Roll me your medicine. And you're going for an upgrade. I've got your upgrade in there.
Yeah, Anshin, you still have your thing to swing it over.
Oh, what?
That was me clicking the gun so you see the damage. So 3
holy shit.
successes.
11. Yep.
So 11 stun damage. As it goes down like a sack of rocks. Immediately taking this beautiful slumbery puppy sound with the feet jerking out. And you take 2 strain as your finger got caught in the trigger mechanism.
Yeah, I mean, that was a stressful maneuver there.
It's
Like,
funny
please,
because
Lord, let this work.
your partner shoots the jock, you roll over him, grab the gun almost off his lap, and stick the dog to his backside. As you guys start to have this panting panic moment as you're realizing he got you, he got your dance partner, you got his dance partner, everything's good as you guys totally give an eye to eye look with a nod, classic, fighting movie style. We got this.
As you're doing Ivor on the ground combat.
As Dr. Lynn is gonna totally take 2 strain to get to her feet. And she is totally gonna run.
She's just gonna go down tired.
And she's gonna get to the door, but she does not have enough mojo to get through the door.
Okay.
No, in fact, she cannot. She'd still be right here because she
I was
used a
gonna say.
maneuver to get up.
Yep.
And then she has her action. What is she gonna do for her action? For her action, she's going to pull out another one of those syringes. And sadly, Mevin is looking at her like, we got a Dr. Lin here? Do we know we have a Dr. Lin? We have another Dr. Lin.
Somebody? Anybody? You want to take her kneeling off there?
Yep, I'm gonna in a sec. We're gonna see how this medicine check works out for her real quick. As she whips out the concoction that she has there, as she's just like, we're gonna find out what's going on here, folks.
She's got quick draw? Oh.
Oh no, she doesn't.
I was gonna say, what the heck? She's gonna have to wait.
Dr. Lynn's having a bad day today. As
She's
she's
a
taking
badass
in
doc
the
or nurse.
carnage of all the other Dr. Lynn clones dead in this room, and the poor puppies. As that's top of the initiative for you guys. Who's going next?
I might as well move next to go finish her off here.
Yeah.
As Dr. Lynn looks at you with big saucer eyes, she does this really good apologetic hand gestures of, I was just following the doctor's orders.
Yeah, so I'll move up. I'll take 2 strain to prepare. I'm assuming that's a prepare each time, or is it
With
a prepare
the
it
gauntlet,
to
does
activate
it
it?
have slow firing? You might want to double check. I think it might.
No, it's just prepare 1, so
Okay,
okay.
then yep, then you're good.
Then I'll take 2 strain to aim.
Okay. Oh man. Oh man.
And then, oh, no, we don't have any points left, so.
Well, we
Can't.
could if somebody's. Yeah.
If someone would steal it
Yeah,
back.
but I can't use it, so.
No.
All right.
Anshin still has his ability to flip one.
Does he?
I feel bad for James though.
Oh my god.
Okay, go ahead and
Whatever.
take your shot.
All right. Damn. About
I
Oh,
time.
think she's out cold.
trifecta.
That's
Okay.
9 stun damage
9 before
before
soak.
soak.
I will tell you, 9 stun damage is enough to take her out.
Nice.
As you punch her and she bounces off the stairwell floor and hits the ground, looking all elegant the way her body lands on top of her clone sister. What do you
All
want
right.
for those 3 advantage and that triumph?
So for the triumph, so I think I'm just going to take strain back.
You're gonna end that punch at full freaking strain, you son of a bitch.
Yep.
Beating on the doctor is relaxing.
What do we think? The data complete, so we could wrap up and get the hell out.
Okay, all of a sudden Nevin looks at you and he says, "Thumbs up, the hard drive's been completed faster than expected. Because I'm that good."
Oh, actually, oh, well, no, you just used it, so never mind.
Yeah, wait.
Now we just gotta drag. At least we're not dragging you out. Well, no, we might because.
No, he should be okay.
Well, he's got to make his strain roll.
Yeah,
or
he
his
only
resilience
loses.
roll.
For your stim.
Yeah, he only loses 10.
Yeah, so I'll be unconscious.
I was gonna say.
He only. Oh no, because it restores you to full.
Yeah, but he took stun damage already.
No.
I've used force strain to aim and fire twice
Oh,
because
that's
needed
right.
the
Yeah.
dude down. Yeah.
So as soon
So
as
I'm
the fight
assuming it's the end
ends,
of the encounter.
it's the end of the encounter. You guys have that look at each other like we did this, and all of a sudden his eyes roll back and he just passes the fuck out right in front of you. Shotgun
he does his
clanking him.
resilience roll, but yeah.
How difficult is that roll?
It's an average.
Let's see how good his resilience is.
And he saves 1 for every success and for every 2 advantage.
Go ahead and give me a resilience roll.
Oh, he's even putting a red on there.
Oh.
Wow. See, and you felt bad for him.
Yeah.
But we brought balance to the force.
If we were playing that game.
There's no force here. Oh my gosh, you only
So you only take 9
You only
strain.
take 9, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, I'm strained out at 13. Let's fucking go.
So you're basically barely awake.
No, I'm
No, he's
unconscious.
2
I'm
over
overstrained
his
by 2.
threshold.
Oh.
As his eyes just roll back and he just passes the fuck out in front of you. So then we get a little montage of Nevin going and getting the vehicle and pulling it up as close as can be, and easily Sapio could pick up Hitomi and carry him back to the vehicle first, and then it'll take 2 of you to carry the good doctor in his roid phase here out, because chemical steroids somehow cause you to gain mass. Because
yeah, muscle mass heavier than
cyberpunk.
fat.
2 times as dense.
And then you guys come back and pick up Dr. Lin.
Because this one's still alive.
This one is alive.
I do.
Yeah.
So is that one, yeah.
I do suggest that we also, if we can, get the doggo.
Do you also load up the doggo that's out cold?
Yeah, why not?
It's good genetic research.
As everyone has their guns pointed at the dog point blank in the back of the van just in case. The son of a bitch wakes up or twitches, we shoot.
I am taking one of the guns, so.
The synaptic pistol?
Yeah.
Stun guns.
I was going to say,
I would ask you to get me one if that's possible, but if not, then.
Well.
There's a half dozen of them lying around.
Yeah. And I'm sure.
Yeah, if James is fine with the I would like one of them. So.
You guys had to make 3 trips back in here, so you could pick it up with no problem.
Yeah. Pick a couple, attach them to my belt.
And I mean, they'll send in a cleanup crew anyways, right?
Oh, Jinteki will totally come in here and clean out every piece of specimen and captive victims here with guns that shoot anesthetic. It looks like a flamethrower, but it really is a cannon full of knockout gas.
It's a fart gun.
Burp banana flavor.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, I go mostly all stun damage, so might as well have something I can shoot at range on top of.
These are your personal weapons now. They're not even company issues, so.
Well, exactly.
They're permanently your items, just in case.
Yep.
You never know when you need a pair of stun pistols to shoot somebody. Come on, dual wielding synapse pistols. You can mess somebody up that way.
Good.
Okay, so we had this montage of you guys loading the vehicle up, telling people, Jinteki business, look the other way. You'll be sued if you look and see what we're doing. Our lawyers will bury you. Could totally see
Yeah,
Jinteki suing somebody and wanting rights to their genetic material.
hey, Monsanto does.
Hey, as a punishment, the newest brand of clone will have your face, motherfucker. As you guys have cleaned out the computer core, you've got the place secured till the like 5 van hoppers show up with the regular Jinteki security with a security officer who bows deeply and gives you the much respect bow for securing the location and identifying the doctor. As he looks in the van and realizes you guys got everyone secure, he totally gives you the salute and the whips out his data pad to sign off that he will take authority here at this location from you guys if you're complete, and you may return to Jinteki headquarters with your property of the corporation, as he was totally looking for the correct word. He would say person, but we know that this is contract property at this point because
Oh,
you have
definitely.
violated your corporate contract.
Yep.
As you guys have the little montage of your happy drivers smiling at you saying, I hope you guys had a good visit. Are you ready to go back to the Jinteki location, or do we have another place you'd like to go to?
No. We need medical assistance.
Would you like me to stop at a nearest hospital? There are
Uh,
14 en route.
no, the Jinteki building's fine.
Rightio. Would you like me to put your seat warmers on to make it a more comfortable ride?
What is it? What are you, Johnny Cab? No.
He's been.
Hey, he that's literally what he's cloned to be, basically. As he, makes sure the air conditioning is set at the optimal temperature for each of you, as he's making your ride ridiculously comfortable so you can recover all your stress and strain. As you guys pull up, you have gurneys that get brought out with little sedative masks that as soon as you put them on the gurneys, they put these little breathing masks on that immediately start pumping sedatives as they start wheeling them all in, and they're like, this is cloned property from Jinteki with the young Dr. Lin. And then the same thing with the dog. They're just like, I'd identified 25 copyrights of Jinteki material. And somebody comes over to the doctor and hits some pressure points on the arm, and the arm pops off that he's got. As immediately you guys are, ushered up to medical attention, as you get some of the best clone medical professionals to check you guys out. Does anyone have a crit that needs a healing?
I don't think so. Let me look.
No, didn't
Yeah.
somebody get one crit?
One of you has
Man,
a crit, and he's not speaking
Yeah,
up.
I do.
I'm
Yeah,
looking.
no, yeah, I got one.
As
And that
because this is
Synapse just has a terrible
Jinteki,
crit.
they
Right.
totally will offer you a clone fix or just a medical crit. And by the way, we don't even need to roll. It's the best medical fucking attention available. Period.
Just the medical. I just need these things taken out of my shoulder. I mean,
As the guy pulls the scalpels out, and he's like, "Vibro scalpels? That's an odd weapon to run into in the streets, but an interesting concept."
Wow. Especially when it's cyber,
yeah.
not even just normal.
Not even genetic. They'd be like, we could engineer claws that could do the same thing and probably inject a paralytic to improve on the design, of course. And of course, you guys get all patched up along with the rest of the team as, we get this montage where you guys are sitting up in the tea room, up in the top penthouse level, and hearing the babbling river in your headquarters as everything is good, and you totally feel the 25 experience points trickle into you.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
Ooh, 25. Man, I'm
Because not
spoiled.
only did you get the oldest of the Dr. Lin clones who have been working side by side with the good doctor, you've got the doctor's final solution clone information, as well as everything in the doctor's laboratory.
Man, those triumphs
Nice.
information were worth it.
Yeah.
And
Nice,
on
nice,
top
nice.
of the 25 experience, your group slush fund is going to be given 12,000 credits.
Damn.
12,000. Holy.
That's group fund, not somebody
Yeah.
else's little I stole funds, little bastard. Mr. Mevin, and
We
he's like, well,
deserve
I
it.
acquired
We
this.
deserve this.
Uh,
Oh, 25.
So
Well,
what?
that pistol's nice, except for the crit sucks on it, the crit value.
Well,
Well,
it's not supposed to kill people. It's a stun weapon.
So
Okay,
how much do
Right.
we have?
since none of the other people are here, how about we split this group fund between the three of us and use it for the missions in the future?
Ooh, that's dirty.
No.
You take the private group slush fund and put it to a secondary slush fund.
Don't we have like 9,000 in there already?
You do.
Yeah. No, because we already had the big ass battle that everybody was involved in up front
Yeah.
Oh,
to get us where we got to.
look at that teamwork. I love it.
Well, that
Hey.
you know.
All I gotta say, if somebody rats you, you rat them too.
I mean, you guys did get through 90% of the battle as a team. And all
Yes.
those goddamn locked doors.
Yeah, no doubt.
And then Jinteki is totally going to take quite a few of these clones and put their heads in a jar to debrief them. Interrogation is so much easier when you just have to save the brain and nothing else.
Right?
True.
All right. Well, that was good.
Okay.
As you have
Yeah, we need
concluded,
to.
the evil Dr. Lynn's defection and the greater plans, as she's just like, Dōshin!
Okay, so we should probably get an emergency med kit.
Wow.
So let's see.
Anybody-
We have.
I have one
Anybody
in
that can
medicine.
use it.
I have one in medicine and combat medic.
I would like to have some adrenaline patches or whatnot because I do have a tendency to go down.
You mean pass out?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I
you
would
slept
say.
a lot in this mission.
Bro, fucking,
So
fucking 13 strain. I had like
you've had some pretty crappy luck on that, yes.
I keep getting outstrained for like no reason. Like every single time they're like, no, we're not gonna shoot you, hell, we're gonna strain you out.
Hey, it's the one gun that the doctor had. Let's see what other stuff you could have looted off the doctor when you captured him, because he did have some other stuff. Let's see. Also, the doctor had, and of course, you would be allowed to keep any of this stuff if you wanted it once it's been checked out. You know, once your liaison totally checks the stuff out.
Mhm.
So the good doctor has on him a built-in diagnostic. Well, you won't get the cybernetics, but
Yeah.
he has built-in diagnostic and surgical tools that counts as a med pack, as well as stim pack that can be used once per session. Synthetic flesh applicator. Medical uniform, which is now jacked up. He does have a med pack on him.
There you go.
And 3 stim packs, which he was too jacked up to think about using.
Yeah. I will take one of the extra stems.
Stim or a slap? Yeah.
Stem, slap pack.
Yeah.
Same thing.
No.
Yeah.
Huge difference.
Yeah, because one of them helps with strain.
Strain.
Which
Stim
I
does
need.
a strain. Yeah, the stim is what I used on him.
Yep, that's what he had on him.
But
That's
slap
for those.
patch, stem pack, same thing. But stem is different than stem pack. So
Yeah, stim. It's the strain one because that's what he uses for those log night studying.
Yeah, then you have the slap pack.
Yeah, I mean,
slap patch.
I'm familiar with it. I had a character that enjoyed those things once in a while.
You know, a fun night out. Just stim yourself.
Because the nice
Busy
thing is
night on the web.
his cybernetics can dispense it to him, so that's why he's
He was
got 3 extras.
Has a slight addiction.
A slight drug addiction in that game.
What military personnel in the future doesn't have one?
Oh no, that character was the hacker extraordinaire, Maestro.
Maestro, he was badass. He fit his name.
He carried the fucking team in the web.
Yeah.
Okay,
The whole group
so-
were useless in the net, and he was the only savior for the group. In a
Pretty
world
much.
of
It was like, what can you do? Help.
You got one party member that was parkouring out of moving cars, who was the driver.
Oh, goddamn. Yeah.
Another who was Gecko Man. Then a ridiculously terrifying power armor trooper. And then the hacker.
Power armor trooper.
Yeah.
This isn't one, man.
Yeah, we had an OBST power armor trooper. He was hired by their employer to rescue them.
But the hacker carried the day. He was badass.
And the hacker was the one that figured out the secret that your boss was not flesh and blood.
Right?
We should get a portable clinic put in the truck or the vehicle.
That's a good idea.
I mean, we got the money. It's only $700.
Only?
Oh yeah, that's fucking nothing.
Yeah.
In case
And
you
then get an
can't make it
emergency
back to
med
base.
kit. Yeah. Because I mean, a portable clinic allows your character to heal wounds or critical injuries without penalty. In addition, whenever your character successfully makes a check to heal wounds, their target heals 1 additional wound and 1 additional strain. I think that would be handy.
So it's the special A-team van?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we technically have a majority in quorum.
Party members here. So yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think the other guys would complain either. I mean, it's only
Well,
700.
even if they do, they're not here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, Evan kind of has.
No, Evan is the only one I will be
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now I
Got
think
things
Evan,
going on.
gets
But
some
Joseph,
goodness.
no. Joseph, he has no excuse.
Why did he miss? I can't remember.
I don't know. He just voted no on the Should We game this Sunday. So.
He said some in one of the threads that
Oh,
why he wasn't going to make it.
Yeah.
So that comes out of the 1,200 there then? Yeah.
Well, I mean, the 12,000. Oh wow! So we
Or 12,000.
instead of 21,000, we have 20,300.
There you go.
Minus 700.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. 20,300.
Oh, okay.
So, do you think that we should spend the group fund towards anybody getting genetic modifications and/or cyberware?
Well, I mean, the only one that would really need that would be Mevin, but that's, we'll talk about it next session or
on the chat.
Or in the chat, yeah.
Well, I'm thinking since technically right now the session's over, this wouldn't be a terrible time to talk unless, guys have to go, but...
I mean, I would say, yeah, I mean, depending on what it is, I mean, why not? But does that change the, No, it doesn't change the,
Yeah.
the species, does it?
No.
No.
Yeah, no, you're still what you are. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
it's
also,
just
technically, if
additional
you want to,
mods.
you could become a robot itself if you want to.
Yeah, I mean,
it's totally cyborged out.
Right.
I would say definitely
limit.
put a money limit on it, or anything over like 1,000. Ask everybody or whatever. Even though 1,000 really doesn't give you much.
No.
Yeah,
it doesn't.
exactly.
In the world of Android, you can spend the credits quickly.
Yeah. Let's see here.
But
There's
remember,
a-
you could make permanent modifications to your provided armors.
Yeah.
That's what I would spend it on. That's just me.
Or just buy. Well, I mean, yeah. I don't know. The right
We
armor's
could
okay.
we could also just spend it on buying new weapons or equipment.
Yeah, I mean,
well,
I think we
the
should.
riot armor is one of your better. I mean, it's a 2-soak armor, so
Yeah, it's not.
you're
It's not
you're
bad.
either
It's
getting
just,
2-soak, 1-soak, 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 1 defense, or
Yeah,
1.
it's
You
not
know,
bad.
I mean,
we could see if we could get a exosuit.
One of you is now a power armor trooper.
Yeah, no.
They're only 5,000. We can get 4 of them.
That's almost the entire team. There we go.
One of you is walking around practically naked. The rest are in
Yeah,
freaking
Yeah,
power
the
armor.
guy who never gets in combat, and the computer nerd doesn't.
Exactly. Or we could just buy a shit ton of grenades. How much are grenades? Oh yeah, grenades are like fucking nothing.
Yeah,
Bandoliers of
we could
grenades for
requisition
days.
those.
And
Yeah,
having
but
quick
somebody
draw
gets-
and grenades is a great
Dude,
combination.
you ran out of grenades so quickly there. So
Well, that's because I couldn't carry anymore, so I have to get like a backpack or something.
Look at the bloodshed that you caused.
Yeah,
I mean, we could also buy more heavy ordnance.
Well, we kind of need. We don't have any long range weapons at all. The shotguns
heavy
are short
ordnance
range.
for what?
Yeah.
Most of our missions are recovery.
Yeah. They're
So
in
not-
buildings, but we still have nothing at least in the long range. I don't think we're ever going to need an extreme range weapon like a sniper rifle, but I mean, because right now it's.
I mean, to be fair, like I do have 4 agility, so having a long range weapon would make it to where I can easily hit somebody, and I
Yeah.
also have hamstring shot,
Do you
so that I can basically stop them from moving too.
Do you think
So I was thinking
Jinteki
maybe-
wants you shooting across sport fields to hit somebody with a rifle in public?
Right?
No, but I mean, maybe like get like 2 assault rifles for the group, or
That was a good choice.
yeah, because I mean they're long range,
Yep.
and let's see where was it? There was 2 different types of the assault rifle. I mean,
Also,
too bad.
maybe.
I mean,
Go ahead.
I didn't. None of the things in the book have it, but if we can get an HHI assault rifle, but I didn't see anything.
Fortunately, the police are not
Yeah.
provided one of those.
Yeah.
They don't want to militarize the police too much.
We could, let's see, David, your character only has a stun baton, right?
It depends on his
No.
loadout. Yeah. Yeah, it's like we don't need a Gauss rifle.
But I carry a stun baton. That's my own thing. That's my own
That's
weapon,
the
not
preferred
a.
weapon.
Like my
Yep.
Fletcher pistol's mine.
No, because what I was
I-
thinking is we could get you a stun gun, which is
I have one
Well, he's
now.
got
I have
the Synap pistol now. Yeah.
Synap pistol.
He just favors melee, so it's his.
no,
his
the
preferred weapon.
stun gun here is melee, and it's 6 damage.
Are you talking about the palm stunner?
No, it's the stun gun. It's a melee weapon. It's on page 92. At least a
Yeah,
stun gun, melee
That's
weapon.
the one you swing into somebody with a melee roll.
But why
Yes.
would I do that when I have?
The baton's better, I think.
Well,
Well,
no.
no, the damage scaling, the stun baton's +2. The stun gun is 6.
But why would I do that when I have an electrified power gauntlet that's 8?
Yeah.
That lets him knock people the fuck out, except when they duck.
Right?
Damage. Yeah. The damage is +4, right? Yeah.
yeah, the
Yeah,
damage.
it's,
8 for him. Yeah. Concussive 2, knockdown, and prepare 1. Yeah. Just that. It's that
Yeah.
prepare 1 that
Yeah, that ching to activate it.
So it's nice. There's different advantages between the two. Because the stun baton, I can get disorient 3, stun 4
Yeah.
with it. So
Just depends on what.
but it's only
what
6
he needs
damage.
It for, yeah.
So how many grenades do we normally requisition then? Because none of my kits. Let's see. Wait.
Well, we asked for the glob grenades for the last one.
Yep, because
No, I
you were
bought-
specifically told to capture live. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and Actually, I think I bought the last glop grenades. I think we had to stop to get those because.
Oh yeah, that's
You
true.
hit a
Give
weapon
them.
shop on the way in.
Yeah, because we failed the roll.
Yeah. But my
Actually, you know,
character,
one thing I think you
weapon-wise,
might need.
is all about stun, not lethal damage.
Ooh,
So.
micro
One thing-
missile launchers are only 3,000.
Exactly. I was just about to say that.
Well,
Is
I
there
mean,
a
having
stunning
one,
mi-
but we
is
don't
there
have
a
anybody that
stunning
can use
missile
it.
launcher?
Why not? What is it gonna be?
Yeah, it's gunnery.
Yeah, I don't have any upgrades in it, but I still have 4 greens, so it's something.
Yeah, but I
So
mean,
is
it's
there-
like, and there's got to be something in one of the books where they have like flashbang missiles or something.
I mean, to be fair, I did just get 25 experience. I could put that in gunnery if you do
There you
get
go.
Giant freaking beanbag rocket.
No, it's no, literally, it's just like like a giant flash grenade or something, or a gas, or not a flash grenade, but or gas or whatever.
Yeah.
They have a maser. Oh, microwave fire support weapon.
Alrighty, guys. I'm gonna
Let's
have to
go
go
cook
bounce.
somebody.
Gotta go get dinner ready.
Yeah, same here.
Later, guys.
Thanks all.
Later.
Good job.
All right,
Bye.
adios.
Yeah, we'll talk about this in the. I mean, we got 2 weeks to figure it out.